Hi there, hope you're doing fine today. Today we are editing a bit with the Natural Touch presets and we are using the Crisp Whites bundle. I've created that for natural light newborn photography that I do mostly, and I use my very bright white studio space and a lot of neutral textures and neutral fabrics, white and beige and gray and very neutral ones. And these are created for those to work with the results that I want. So I want my pictures to be fresh, timeless, and sort of gentle. And this bundle is great for that if you are looking for the same. So let's start. With this picture, I can show you first how I use this white balance selector. It's a tool that I use all the time with the presets. It just makes things faster and easier. And usually I check the white balance before the preset. Like this. And if you want, you can always adjust the temperatures and tint from here too. So if you want the result to be less purple, you can do it by hand too. But I love this tool, and usually it gives me what I want. So let's add here Crisp Whites number 4. And to me, this is what crisp whites mean. It's very fresh and nicely bright, and if it's a bit too bright, I can pull down the whites or exposure if the picture is overall too bright. But to me, it's quite perfect like this. Let's take that little thing away. Here we go. The next one. Crisp Whites number 1 is what I've heard is the most common preset that you are using. And you can add this selector after adding the preset too. Usually it gives a bit, it gives more purple than green result, but to me it's the way that I want them to be. But if you feel it's too kind of cold, then you can make some adjustments. Here we go, perfect like that. And the next one, I'm adding Crisp Whites number 3 on it, and to me it's a little bit too contrasty, so I will do some adjustments, pulling shadows up. Lukas ödet. And exposure up a bit too. Whites down. Yeah. Great. And we'll see what happens when using this tool. I want it to be a bit more warm, so making some adjustments here with the white balance. Yeah, now it feels right. With this one, let's go with number 5. It's quite cold preset, as you can see, and it's amazing if the baby is having too much red on her skin, but we don't have this problem here, so we are doing some adjustments. Whites a bit down and adding a little bit contrast and then warm it up with temperature. Like that. Quite good. Yeah, and we haven't used yet number 2. It's the contrasty one. If you want that super white, not over white, but you know, crispy and fresh whites and a lot of contrasty, this number 2 is your go-to preset, I guess. To me, I want it to be a little bit more natural, so I'm adjusting a bit shadows, blacks and whites to be more balanced. Yeah, I think it's perfect that way. And the next one. Have we used number 4 already? I guess it will be a pretty good one for this. Yeah. There's no much need for adjustments, but let's try what happens if we use this tool. It warms it quite much, and this, yeah, it's nice, but to me it's a bit, it's even a bit too warm. So I'm bringing it a bit down, also tint a bit down. And opening shadows are tad. Great. And then next one. Now we have this beige wrap on her and beige wrap fabric on beanbag. And with this, I'm usually using the number 1 because it's so balanced with every way. I can show you what happens with the other ones. They just, yeah, this is pretty nice. This one too, with a little adjustments. Nah, they are not bad, but the first one gives you the tones that actually were there. It's not changing anything too much. It's just giving that nice pop you want in your images. And because we don't have any white here, I can't use that selector tool. So I'm doing it by hand, like raising the temperature a bit, but not much. It's just perfect the way it is now. But the next one, here we go. I would say we will go with number 4 and pulling whites down. That's what I usually do if the picture isn't perfect with one click. I'm pulling whites down and maybe taking exposure down to a tad, and open shadows. Yeah, like that. And then adding temperature. Usually my pictures are around 5,000 kelvins in temperature, but this one needs to be a bit more cooler. Let's go with 5. Also doing these little adjustments, what I usually do, so pulling whites down a bit and shadows up a tad. And temperature down a little bit. Exposure, well, no, it was just fine. Yep. Let's do something else than number 5. Okay, this number 3 is perfect, and here we have birch fabric on beanbag and birch wrap, and there's no much need for any adjustments here. The temperature a bit there. Yeah, quite good. And the last one, I would say number 4 would be nice. Yeah. No. Highlights and whites down, and maybe opening shadows again a bit, but not that much. Yeah. Yeah. This looks nice. Let's leave it that way. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed these examples and hope you enjoy to use these presets, and I would be very happy to hear how you like them and how you use them, and please tag me on Instagram, Helianna Malinen, and yeah, hope you love them, and let's create something cool, something fast, and something timeless with these presets. Yeah. Enjoy your day, and see you soon.